Oh, Scott, I'm sure we're gonna talk a lot of football today, bro. Oh God, chat. This team makes it so hard to be a fan of it. It's honestly nuts. It's absurd, man. It's absurd. What's up, Outhouse? All right, hold on, chat. I have to tweet the live real quick. Chase had a good deadline, but not great deadline. Felt like you could have done better. Honestly, there was a lot of players that got traded, but there wasn't any like crazy names that got traded. Although Correa was pretty surprising, and especially because he goes back to Houston. You play CFB? I do play CFB. Alright, chat. I've never been more depressed as a Pirates fan. It's quite possibly... Yeah, Philly's getting Durant's huge. It's quite possibly the worst trade deadline the Pirates could have had. Like, I'm not kidding. I don't think it could have went worse. You don't trade Heaney, you don't trade Pham, you don't trade Dennis Santana. I'm happy they didn't trade Reynolds, Keller, and O'Neal Cruz, especially with seeing the returns they got. And you don't get shit for David Bednar. You trade Bailey Falter when you could have traded Andrew Heaney for a similar return. There's now leaked information that Bailey Falter was a non-tender candidate this year, even though he has a sub-4 ERA and there's no other lefties on the staff. Like, it's fucking nuts. It's nuts. Yeah, Outhouse sent me this hat, chat. Appreciate him a lot. Rocking that UTEP hat today. We will take care of Hayes. You guys need to take care of Hayes. I hope he figures out how to hit and becomes a stud for you guys. What is that Bednar package? I mean, that's embarrassing. I can't get over the amount of Yankee fans in my mentions who were trying to tell me that their farm system's actually good. Road Warrior, thank you for that tier 1, 12 months. Appreciate that, my dude. I can't get over that, bro. How many people were telling me that, or were trying to tell me that the Yankees actually have a good farm system? And I'm like, get the fuck out of here, bro. You guys are ranked in the bottom 10 of like every major news outlet's farm system rankings. At least you didn't get trolled by Fox Sports. That's true. That is true. Dude, the Padres went all in. Honestly, at some point, that's going to come back to bite them in the ass. Because they are absolutely depleting their prospect pool. Nothing. C.Ember. Absolutely nothing. That's all we have in Pittsburgh, the farm. And it's not even that good right now. The farm system's kind of ass. And they definitely did not help themselves with it today. So... honestly, I don't really remember, like, it's been so long since we played this UTEP Dynasty that I'm gonna have to, like, figure things back out again. So, let's go check out recruiting real quick. I think I was going after a couple of 5 stars. I am currently deal broke because of championship contender on one of the players. Hopefully a win this week will change that. In pretty decent positions with some of the other big names that we're going after. Most of these recruitments are really, can we stay in it until we can get them on campus? If we can get them on campus, it completely changes things. So we do have a game, FCS Midwest. Hopefully this is a game, it's kind of a get right game. We have to go play Michigan in the big house after this. So I need to lock in here. Could be worse, could be a Twins fan. Dude, the Twins actually burned it to the ground. That's so tough, Ryan. Great question, Brendan. What do you think of the game? It has issues, but I'm still enjoying it overall. Although I have not played this game nearly as much as I played CFB 25. Mostly because I've been away. But even then, like, MLB The Show is doing a really good job of keeping my engagement. They're expected to make Miller a starter? That makes no sense, bro. Yeah, I can't believe Leo DeLeese, or DeVries. That's Leodalis? Anyways, DeVries. I can't believe they ended up trading him. That's crazy. Still recommend small schools to have max number of recruits. You're kind of going to have to, Mike, unfortunately. Finished the bar yesterday. Time to get into CFB 26. Congrats, man. How'd you choose that? Kind of random motor. I'm a big fan of their uniforms. They had a fun storyline having Malachi Nelson, a former 5-star prospect, as their starting quarterback. Great stadium. Thoughts on Hamilton being inducted in the Rangers Hall of Fame after all the problems? I'm surprised. I wonder if that gets him back into the fold, baseball-wise. I wonder if that opens him up back to MLB The Show, which would be actually really sick. I can only be able to watch the Twins until 2028. Dude, I feel you. Are you surprised the Bednar got traded? I'm not, although if they were only going to trade one reliever, I was a little bit surprised it wasn't Santana instead of Bednar. Just because Bednar's like the hometown kid. Chat, I did change up my adaptive AI before this game and before I jumped on stream. I turned it to Mad Scientist instead of Ground and Pound, and it is completely changing the play, like my play suggestions. I'm getting way more varied play suggestions than I was getting previously. So I think your adaptive AI does actually have a pretty big impact on the plays you get suggested. Right, Jared? And the fact that after he got traded, they came out and said he was a non-tender potential player is actually nuts. It's one of the most insane things I've ever seen. All right, let's make sure we get, why is the defensive tackle not getting blocked in this? There's literally no reason that the defensive tackle should be coming free here. I mean, honest to God, what is the blocking in this game sometimes, bro? Good ball. Round into the open field, and that's what you love to see. UTEP on the board early against FCS. Nelly, thank you for that Prime Gaming. 6 months. Appreciate you, my dude. If that defensive tackle would have came free there, if I wouldn't have paid attention to the blocking setup, I would have been heated. You play cut? Nah, I'm not an Ultimate Team guy. Diamond Dynasty is really the only Ultimate Team style mode that I play. Tried to get a cutback lane there. There was just nothing going. I will say, dude, I understand the people who have issues with the run blocking in this game, if I'm being honest. There is a lot of inconsistency with it. Sometimes my players do exactly what I expect them to do, and they block up perfectly. And other times, it's like they're brain dead. It's honestly like I have a bunch of Nimrods out on the field. Colton Montgomery is the next Seager. I can see that, Wango. Dynasty rank supreme. It does. Stay pat. Don't think May makes them that much better. I think it does. I mean, it's... I want to see the replay on that. That linebacker just got like a speed boost across the formation. Might be the best linebacker of all time, bro. Look how fast he reacted to this. That is a nuts, absolutely nuts play for a linebacker across the play to make. That's pretty crazy. Honestly, I don't know what the White Sox are doing with Robert. Where's UTEP from? El Paso, Texas. All right, let's see if they blitz here. If they do, we're going to have to get the ball out of our hands quick. They do end up blitzing. We don't really get a ball out of our hands that quick, but do find an open receiver to get a solid 9 yards there. Like I said, this kind of needs to be a good get-right game because we have Michigan at the Big House next game, bro. Linebacker has no business playing at FCS school. Dude, that guy's an NFL prospect. That shit's crazy. And I guess there are NFL prospects that play at the FCS level, but that dude is a freak. I understand all your crash out tweets. Honestly, I just can't believe. My biggest question today is how many Yankee fans believe that they have like a top 5 farm system in baseball. It makes no sense. I really didn't convert on that? Woof. Okay. All right. Fair enough. Think they're going to pick up his option and trade him in the offseason? I can see that. Yankee and Dodger fans are delusional. At least for the Dodgers fans, it makes sense because their farm system is legitimately top tier. The Yankees is not. I don't, Goody, nah. I just play Dynasty mostly. All right, that was a good run. Hopefully we can get some running game going here. Like, the Dodgers historically have put together really, really good farm systems. Whereas the Yankees, it's, man. Outside of, this may be a crazy thing, and people might come at my neck for saying it. Outside of Judge, have the Yankees developed a hitter in the last, like, 5 or 6 years? Stanton they traded for, Bellinger they traded for, I guess Dominguez, but he hasn't hit nearly what people expected him to be. Gleyber maybe, but even people considered Gleyber like a underwhelming player while he was in New York. Like, he's been better since he hit Detroit. I do, Connor. Yeah, I do think we're going to get a new Threads program. I didn't, Goody, nah. Gary Sanchez was good, was he? Miguel Andujar was amazing. I made so many jokes today about the Pirates trading for Miguel Andujar. Classic. Like, every top-tier prospect that the Yankees have had has, like, flamed out as a hitter. Like, Volpe is a really, really good defender, but he can't hit to save his life. If you go to any college football game this year, what game would you want to go see? I mean, Ohio State, Penn State would probably be pretty sick. New 99 Willie Casher would be fun. You're not wrong. Do All-Star Silver Slugger Gary Sanchez? I think that's big market propaganda there. I think if you talk to most people, they would think that Gary Sanchez was an overrated player. Like, even if you talk to Yankee fans, they probably think Gary Sanchez is overrated. You say that Volpe is a really good defender? I mean, he should be a really good defender. Up to this point in his career, up to this year, he's been a really, really good defender. That linebacker might be the best player I've ever seen. My brother in Christ, this dude is making every play. This is absurd. He's over the slot. He comes down, takes on the tight end, shrugs him, and makes a play in the hole. He's the greatest player on this game. Yeah, the Twins traded everyone. It's actually shocking. Jones for schemes would have ended you? Dude, I don't know what I'd... Honestly, at this point, I'm kind of at the point where, like, I'm pretty close to being done as a Pirate fan. I don't know how I can keep doing it to myself. It's an abusive relationship, bro. Brian Urlacher Jr., that kid's a freak, dude. He's just out here making every single play. Oh my god, I should have hit the whole pair. That's so bad. I tried to cut back too early. Can I maybe hit a quarterback last here to score from the 4? I mean, there's no one over the quarterback. You gonna be live tomorrow for the show? I should be live tomorrow, yes. I don't know if I'm gonna be playing the show. It depends how good the program is. I might be playing CFB, honestly. I'm definitely gonna check out the content when it goes live, but... Cubs DFA Ryan Presley? That's interesting. I wonder if he ends up back in Houston. Michael Conforto's your husband? Really? How good is David Bednar? I haven't seen him a lot. He had a really, really bad year last year, but outside of that, he's been a consensus top closer in baseball. Not like the best, but like a top 2 or 3. For the 2 years that he was an all-star, he was legitimately the best closer in baseball. No, that's not bad at all, Hunter. What's the content for tomorrow? It's called the Outfield Assist Program. That was a really bad read, by the way. I don't want to talk about it, chat. Don't want to talk about it. Do I know who won the A's-Padres trade? I mean, if Leodolis DeVries turns into what he should be, it is the A's every day of the week, bro. The A's infield moving forward could legitimately be Nicholas Kurtz at first, DeVries at short, Jacob Wilson at second or third, and then they have someone else there that I'm totally whiffing on right now. But they have oh my god, Shea Bangaliers. Like, the A's could be in a really, really good position. You think we get a Juice Trout in the program? No, because it'll be free. I'm starting to buy into the allegations about SDS tanking free cards, especially after the Nick comic hurts. Lawrence Butler's good, yeah. Ben Sherrington and Craig Breslow have to be the two worst guys in baseball. There's no way Sherrington doesn't get fired in like the next handful of days. There's just no. Max Muncy is the third. Has he been good though? Is the issue. I just don't know. Rooker's solid, and they locked him up to a contract. I mean, I would rather, this is a crazy take, and maybe I'll get flamed for it. I would rather be an A's fan right this second than I'd be a Pirates fan, even with Paul Skeens being a Pirate. Like, I would rather be an A's fan, headed to a new city, new stadium. But the A's situation with their hitters is substantially better than the Pirates. Although the Pirates obviously have a substantially better pitching staff. I don't think that RPOs are very good in this game, to be honest. Playoffs in 27 for the A's, I think that makes sense. Agreed, team memories for sure. Muncy 0.1 WAR in 59 games. Yeah, I don't think WAR is the best calculator for a third baseman. Because if, oh my god, this play's still fucking broken. Oh, speed option out of empty doesn't work. Hate to see it. Because like if you look at third base, like Ke'Bryan Hayes is quite possibly the worst hitter in baseball and has like what, a 2 or 3 WAR this year, just based off of his defensive ability. Why did the Twins trade the whole franchise? They're blowing it up, bro. I feel bad for Twins fans. That shit would suck. I mean, I to a certain extent, I get it. Obviously, as a Pirate fan, we deal with this shit all the time. But I think I'm going to go for this on fourth, chat. I don't like kicking from the hash. It is at home, but 215 average, 623 OPS. Yeah, that's not great. That's not great. Pirates fan for life, low-key feel bad. Honestly, and then I posted this on Twitter, too. If I was going to stop being a Pirate fan, I would be either an Angels or Mariners fan, which isn't much better. It's just hell, bro. It's hell. Unless you're a fan of, like, a big market team, baseball is kind of a shitty sport to enjoy. Oh, Tanner, at least the trade deadline's over now, man. A 5-star freshman, Vernon, getting the ball into his hands and making something happen there. Down to a minute left in this half. See if we can try to score. I wouldn't mind throwing a back shoulder fade to someone here. Oh, that's just beautiful. That's well done. Seattle's trying to right the wrongs. True. Seattle will kind of win all in on this trade deadline. Has Nelson graduated for you yet? No, he's a junior right now. Is this Heisman difficulty? It is. It is. A 5-star freshman gets in for the touchdown. Let's go. I mean, it's an FCS school here, obviously. This is a get-right game before a big game against Michigan. Needed this dub, though, coming off a hard-fought game over, I think, Iowa State, game 1 of this season. I think it was Iowa State, DJ, although it's been like 2.5 weeks since I played this Dynasty after everything. Oh, I forgot to post about this, but some of you guys might have seen it on socials. They canceled the Weekend Classic next weekend. I don't know how many of you guys saw that. Apparently they're having really big leaderboard issues on MLB The Show, so there is not going to be a Weekend Classic next week. Taking the L playing there. That's a good call. I'm kind of surprised. First of all, I'm kind of surprised people are playing on that stadium in ranked. And second of all, like, they need to do something about it. Vacation was good, Evan. Vacation was really good. After Charrington's war crimes today, Tyler, dude, I really think I'm going to end up being an Angels fan if I transfer. I just have more chances to go to Angel game than probably any other team, just because I'm in Anaheim so regularly. I'm doing good, Dusty. How you doing? Also, this is the first time that I'm getting to talk to you guys after my article went live, or the article about me went live. How'd you guys enjoy that? It's probably the deepest look you're going to ever get into my real life. Oh, it was so bad, Tyler. It's so bad. Why is there no Weekend Classic? Because apparently there's a bug with the leaderboards that they need to figure out. Appreciate that, Road. Appreciate that way to go. Yeah, I thought it was fun, man. It was fun to talk to someone about my life and kind of everything that makes me me. Do you have a problem going in the game today? I didn't, Logan, no. Also, I'm excited to jump off tonight and watch some NFL football. Two players are horrendous. I don't get Flores. Like, I understand the Pirates don't feel comfortable with the catchers they have, but what does Flores do that makes you confident in him moving forward? Kid's been good, man. Philly guy. I mean, I could pull it up and just drop it in chat real quick. Give me a second. I've tweeted a lot today, so that kind of makes it hard. I'm gonna have to scroll a little bit. About the basketball tournament tonight? What basketball tournament is tonight? There's the article. Are you rocking just default Heisman? I am. Default Heisman. What's up, Roland? What's up, Tuck? You had to delete MLB and download again? Really? I did see that Terry McLaurin requested a trade. Holy shit, I would do a lot to get him in Pittsburgh. Although they would never be able to pay him after paying DK. But damn, that would be sick as hell. Doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run. Just bringing them out. I've been seeing her drop them. And I post a video of my sub in and out settings. I could do that. Although really the only sub in and out setting that I have super aggressive is my running backs. Everything else is pretty much default. Why haven't they fixed Created Stadium? I can't believe that that's still going on, bro. And if you take that stadium online, I literally hope the worst things happen to you. I hope you stub your toe. I hope you sleep on a warm side of your pillow 24/7. Like, that's crazy, bro. My running back sub in and out is wear and tear. I think it's 77-87. And that gives me a pretty good grouping with my running backs. They both get a lot of carries. The Steelers are kind of making me buy in, I'm not going to lie. Can't win without a quarterback. I mean, you could give your quarterback 2 number ones, and I think aging Aaron Rodgers could do something with 2 number ones. Malachi Nelson, what could have been? He's been really good for me so far in this dynasty, bro. Although this 5-star running back, Vernon, is kind of a stud so far. He's been performing pretty well. You thought of your reaction? Dude, David Bednar's trade hurt me. But what really hurt me was the return. Like, I understand trading Bednar. I understand trading Bednar. As much as it hurts, I get it. The return legitimately made me upset. I'm so ready for football, man. We're not going to make another move at wide receiver. I mean, yeah, I just don't think it's going to be Terry McLaurin. I just don't think the dollars and cents of bringing in Terry makes sense. Because if you're going to trade for Terry, you have to be giving him another contract. And I just don't think the Steelers can. Especially with the amount of money they've spent on defense and giving DK $30 million. Although if you would have told me I could have DK or Terry, I'm taking Terry every day of the week. This Vernon kid might need to be my primary back. I brought in Burrell, it's Burrell, yeah, right? Burrell in the transfer portal. Greg Burrell, who's really good from Vegas. I enjoyed him last year in my UNLV. Antonio Vernon might just be built diffy. 94 acceleration, 91 speed. Not as good at breaking tackles, not as good ball carrier vision, although that doesn't matter. He's more of a juke. His carrying's not as good. He just feels way more dynamic, but he's not better on paper than Burrell is. This is Heisman T-ball. Granted, I am playing an FCS school right now, so that definitely helps, but I agree with that, Tyler. Hayes hurt me just because I personally loved Keith. Like, he follows me on Instagram. He's always interacted with me. He's always been really, really cool. And I had such high expectations for him when he got called up. Harry to the Bay, you think? I don't think that. I'm not sure that makes sense, especially after the trade of Debo. I wish this motion halfback option worked. It just doesn't. It's broken. Glad we kept Santana. I'm glad we kept Santana too, but if you're going to keep Santana, you might as well just keep everyone. That's really the long and short of where I am right now with the Pirates. Is like their decisions today just didn't make sense, especially the Bailey Falter one. As pissed as I am about the David Bednar trade, the Bailey Falter one might be even more egregious. Harrison Nola, I can see that. What about Terry to like the Jets?
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on first down.
Didn't give up Skeens or Cruz. The Pirates were never trading Skeens or Cruz.
He'll keep it himself.
Yeah, Malachi just built Diffie. Has that speed to the outside. Thoughts on the Ke'Bryan Hayes trade? It hurt me as a fan because I love Ke'Bryan Hayes. He's been my favorite Pittsburgh sports, or my favorite Pirate player. Him and O'Neal Cruz. As, like, just looking at it objectively, it makes sense. He was never going to do anything in Pittsburgh. And I don't think he's going to do anything in Cincinnati. That's how I feel too, Burnsy. That's what I'm saying. Peace out, Terry's a Commander fan. He wants too much. Bro, you don't realize how much worse your offense gets without Terry McLaurin. And no offense to Jaden Daniels, who I think is a really, really good quarterback and showed how good of a quarterback he is. He is not the type of quarterback that can have no talent around him and still be successful. It's a UTEP Apatanzi. Oh, that's a pick. No, it's not. Bill Diffie, let's go. Appreciate that, Philly guy. Yahoo tweet. Dude, yeah, the Joe Ryan trade's crazy. I think Hayes could be a 100 WRC in Great American Ballpark. I don't, bro. I don't. I'm lost with the Rays buyers or sellers. They were a little bit of both, bro. Although, if we do get a new Threads program, which I should probably post a video about tonight, about us getting a new Threads program, the fact that we have a potential 99 Willie Castro coming, it's probably going to be worse than the 93. But, can you imagine? I mean, they're obviously in cover 4 or cover 2 here. Dude, this kid is electric. His change of direction feels crazy. 99 Mullins coming, that actually would be dude. I've been liking CFB. I don't know if I like this game as much as I liked last year's game, or if last year's game just felt newer, or like not. It doesn't feel newer, but it felt like we hadn't had the game in so long. You guys know what I'm saying. Whereas this year, like, after playing it so much last year, do I like it more? I appreciate the changes they made to recruiting and Dynasty. I don't know if the gameplay is better this year than it was last year. That's true, too, Tyler. Is the football game at 8 Eastern? It is, Dylan. What's up, Caden? I will say, I'm more excited for Madden than I've been in a long time, though. Like, I honestly might run a Steelers franchise on stream. We'll see. What's up, Jay?
If you're on offense, fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly.
The run blocking in this game, I've seen people say it's okay. I've seen other people say it's not okay. I would generally tend to lead in the it's not okay camp. Ayuk for Scary Terry? That'd be crazy. It'd have to be like Ayuk in a pick. You're facing Fernando Valenzuela in late July? Enjoy, bro. He's the only quarterback that I feel really uncomfortable, or not quarterback, only pitcher I feel uncomfortable against. Fall weather, football Sundays, fantasy football leagues? Agreed, bro. I'm probably going to legitimately cry the first time I go to a Grizz game this year. Get me back in that fucking stadium, bro. You think the run blocking this year is better than last year? I don't agree. My big issue with the run blocking this year is that's a perfect example. I need this offensive lineman to get to the fucking second level. If more offensive linemen would get to the second level blocking, the run blocking would be substantially better. So right here, a nice double team between my guard and my tackle. Completely okay with that. The center does a really good job of climbing up to the second level to take the off-ball weak side linebacker. Absolutely love that. I need this guard right here to peel off and get to that linebacker quicker, so I can hit that hole. But because I don't have the expectation that he's actually going to make that block, I have to cut back because I don't think the hole's going to be there. So but I'm literally almost at my offensive lineman's ass before he looks to peel to the second level. You just got traded for Jeff Passan. I probably got a shitty middle infielder knowing Ben Sherrington.
And the Miners are at the line looking to
You get early content access for Madden? I don't, Jay. I do have a relationship with EA Games. I don't have a relationship like that with EA Games. I wish I did, though. It would be cool. That's the relationship that I have with MLB The Show. They just don't do that kind of stuff, unfortunately. What's up, Amp? Bad losing Dustin May? Yeah, the issue with Dustin May is the Dodgers have not been able to keep him healthy. And so I get why they moved off of him. And it's only 11 days away. It's crazy that they moved up the Madden release like a week. Oh, I tried to cut back. The cutback lane wasn't there. Damn it. I'm going to be real with you guys. Not looking forward to going and playing Michigan next week. Hopefully soon, Cole. Oh, agreed, Josh. The plus side is I think it's probably his last actions as the Pirates GM. Another touchdown to end the game. Love to see it. But yeah, it was a frustrating day as a Pirates fan.
Now this team has consecutive wins, and when you start expecting to find ways to win games and you expect...
You see more double teams? I agree. I see more double teams too. It's just I need them to get off the double team more often. No, Cole. I don't think the roster update's going to be for like another week, I would guess. Because it's been every 3 weeks. All right, chat, let's go ahead and take the, oh, Josh, don't even get me started, bro. Don't even get me started. What's the next MLB content we should expect? Tomorrow we get the outfield assist program, which I'm assuming is going to be players with strong arms. Maybe Vlad Sr. Was the Threads program? It's not on the calendar, but they have to do one. Malachi Nelson goes 20 for 21, 210 yards and 2 touchdowns. That's crazy efficient. Vernon 23 for 122. Burrow gets 17 for 72. I like that split. None of my wide receivers really go off, but none of my wide receivers are that impressive this year. No sacks on the defense is problematic. No interceptions. But we did get a bunch of tackles for loss. That's odd. That's an odd one. Got forced to live in El Paso by the government? What? That's crazy. 99 Acuna or 99 Dave Parker? Dave Parker's better on paper, but Acuna probably has the better swing. I feel that, Amp. Michael tomorrow? It's possible. Although if they give us a free Michael Trout tomorrow, you can expect that card to be asked. UTEP playoff push in year 2 would be pretty crazy. Although it's possible that this is the last year at UTEP for me. Our championship contender goes up to a B, which means we can get back in on this cornerback. You love to see it. We're already kind of phasing out. He's into the top 10. Kitchings. Let's check out the 5-star wide receiver. I need to schedule a visit for him sooner rather than later. We are sending the house. We know he likes playing time. We don't know anything else. I'm guessing we're not going to get to know his hard sell, but I do need to get this guy on, legitimately on campus as quick as humanly possible. We have a Mike, a 4-star Mike that goes into his top 5. We do know his. We actually have a really, really good sell here. So we're going to look to try to find some extra points to put a hard sell on him. Maybe we can pull 10 off this corner if we know what his... Maybe we do. We know playing time is one of them. So if you guys are wondering how I've been recruiting in this game, it's mostly been based off of players... No, we don't. We have to keep send the house on this kid until we find a little bit more. It's mostly been by... keeping players in my pipeline and keeping players that have deal breakers that make sense for me. So like playing time and location to home are the two that I've been really focusing on because those seem to work out for me a lot better. I think it has to be this one. Yeah, it does. All right, so we have a good sell here too. That's going to give us an extra 10 there. I need to find points, bro. I need to find points. This middle linebacker's already in his top 5. I mean, I think we're probably cooked on him. I think we have to focus on going after the other guy. Yeah, I mean, Oregon's making a push on him. I think we just go ahead and call it on that. We're going to throw 40 points on this kid. I think I can beat a head-to-head on Oklahoma State. So we'll hard sell him. We have a really good sell as well. Need to get him on campus. I need to go start pulling points off of some of these lower-tier kids to get these kids on campus. So Togafau is going to get his points pulled. We're going to pull Ben Ansa. That should be allow us to get a couple of guys on campus. Like the 4-star corner. I mean, I would prefer the 5-star corner, but he's still in his top 10, so I'm not overly concerned about that. So we'll bring in the Mike week 4. We'll go playing time as his. I need to get this 5-star corner. I need to find 10 points for him. Cookus. Pull the points there. Playing time is his. Love that. Are we back, chat? Was I dropping frames there? I don't know what was going on with TikTok. My TikTok just went down for some reason. Perfect lineouts piss you off? I mean, welcome to the club, brother. I think perfect lineouts kind of piss everyone off, right? Although this 4-star left edge is into his top 5 too. I think I need to get him on a visit. How much is his visit? Oh, it's 30 points. Fuck, that's so expensive. I mean, we're gonna have to figure it out. We're just gonna have to pull points off of just a lot of these 3-star kids. Ultimately, I can get back in on them next week, and I'm not worried about losing them as a recruit right now. But these 4 and 5 stars, like if I don't get them in on visits, I'm absolutely cooked. Why not playing the show 25? I mean, I'm playing CFB 26, man. Week 4, we have a bunch of complimentary visits here, which does help. If that week 4 against Air Force goes well, we should be bringing in a lot of players. I almost want to get this kid in on a visit week 4 too, even though there's no complimentaries. But he's a 5-star wide receiver, and man, that would be kind of nice. Maybe I worry about him week 5 and try to get him in with. I don't know if this quarterback's going to be into his top 5 by the time we look to bring in the visit. All right, I think that's where we're going to leave it right now. Your volume is too low. Try restarting your stream. They ruined Nicholas Kurtz. You're not wrong. All right, chat, this is a huge game. At number 20, Michigan, on the road. They're an 89 overall. They are 20 points better than me. The goal here, control the clock. Don't let them get the ball a shit ton. And don't turn the ball over. I'm kind of scared because I think I'm going to end up having to throw the football a lot, which is not where I want to be. And it's raining. Oh my god, I am so absolutely cooked. D Blaze, thank you for that follow. Welcome in. I'm cooked, brother. Going to play in the big house, in the rain. They're 20 overall points better than me. I mean, if I can keep this respectable, I'd be pretty happy. Don't feel great about this, chat. Don't feel great about this. I don't love the idea of throwing the football in the first play, but also I think running the football on the road against Michigan might be the most obvious decision of all time. And I would not be surprised if this gets blown up for like a 3-yard loss. I did, Evan. They picked up some good pieces, man. Cedric Mullins especially. That's huge. I do, Eric, just because the team overall is a little bit better. And honestly, I do feel like it's easier to compete in this game than it was in CFB 25 for some reason. Like, I feel like I can stick with good teams, even with lower overalls. Oh, brother, that walked up beautifully. Dude, I might want to just straight up go into kill the clock. Dead ass. I might go chew clock for this whole game. It is, Crosby. And the fact that it's apparently they're saying that they're going to turn him into a starter. It's so shitty, Sheen. It's so shitty. They need to get it taken care of ASAP. Especially if you take it online, bro. So fucked up. So fucked up. I saw that you were using it on stream. This isn't a personal shot at you. I get it, bro. But fuck, it's super annoying. Who's turning into a starter? Mason Miller? Can you imagine a Mason Miller starting pitcher? Shell, you guys made some good choices. Zulu, what I would generally recommend for recruiting with a small school, stay in your pipeline and don't go after too many high-tier players. Like, maybe year on year, go after like 1 5-star and a couple of 4-stars. But until you get more established, you have to focus on going after lower tier players. You gonna play 2K this year? I might. Damn, I was not paying attention because you guys were talking baseball and football to me. Hate to see it. Although I did think that what 2K showed today was interesting. The fact that they're bringing it back pure green windows is really, really interesting. Give up DeLuca Hope for Miller? Dude, you're not pissed about giving up DeVries for Miller?
Looking to throw, it's Nelson.
Good ball. That was not a good ball. I really thought my tight end was going to cross his face and come open the other way. He did not. Buxton or Dave Parker in left? Probably Bucks. Honestly, I wish they would have done that Dave Parker a little bit better. Please be in match coverage here, if you don't mind. They are? Cook him? Oh, I threw a pick because I didn't expect that corner to get back outside. All right, that's basically an ARB punt. Listen, that series started out really well and then went sideways really fast. We're down 7-0. We're going to stick to the plan. Stick to the playbook here, man. We ran the ball really effectively. Oh, Shell, you said you were a Dodgers fan. That's my fault. Yeah. No, I can't believe they gave up DeVries, bro. Giving up the number 3 prospect in baseball for a reliever is crazy. Do you play Madden? I am going to play Madden, but I'm not going to play Ultimate Team. I'm thinking about doing a Steelers franchise, honestly. I think the Steelers are kind of a fun team to do one with right now. Please get over. Couldn't get the block. Oh, we might be cooked, chat. I don't have a whole lot of faith we're going to be able to get anything going offensively here. Good ball. That corner made an unbelievable play coming back to the ball there. Okay. It was not good, Shell. It was like the Yankees' number 9 prospect and a couple other guys in their top 30. It was kind of an ass return for Bednar. The Pirates fans are in shambles with it. I hope so, Crosby. McKenna would be sick. Defense made a stop. Oh, my God. Still 7-0. We're still going to try to take time off the clock. Don't love the fact we're backed up into our own end zone. I wouldn't be surprised if they are, Burnsy, especially with Justin Fields. Oh, my God. We might be cooked, chat. I don't know what to do here. I'm not going to lie to you guys. Being on the Cubs trades recently, did they end up really even doing anything today? Dude, this is crazy. I don't know where to go with the ball. Moochie, thank you for that follow. We just might not be good enough to compete with Michigan yet, which, I mean, fair enough. I almost just fucking gave up a sack for a safety. This is crazy. Oh, it's so bad, Birds. It's so bad. Ben Sherrington's terrible. I can't believe he didn't end up getting fired going into this season. The Cubs got Willie Castro. Is that who he got traded to? I mean, Taylor Rogers doesn't move the needle, but Willie Castro is a good pickup. Wow, look at our defense, chat. So inspirational.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive.
It did, Jake, yeah. I think pre-downloads are supposed to go live, like, within the next couple of days for Madden, too. Bednar trade's so bad, bro. So bad. Chat, I really don't know what to do offensively here. This is crazy.
Looking to throw, it's Nelson.
Just get the first down. Love it. Helstrade, did you guys end up trading Helsley? I didn't see that. There were so many trades coming across my ticker today that it was like physically impossible to keep up with all of them. What'd you guys end up getting back? Oh my God, bro. All right, just take this down to the 2-minute warning. Pretty good return. I mean, he was kind of the prized possession reliever until Mason Miller got traded, right? So it would make sense that you guys kind of got a pretty large return for him. Exactly, Olden. That's nuts. Giants sold? I don't think the Giants trades were that bad. I mean, I think the Giants realize that they're not a contender this year, so especially in that division, so why not try to like get better in the future? Which I can respect. He was traded before Miller? Okay, well, that's crazy. Was it like this? Was it this morning? Or Miller was traded last night, wasn't he? Had a baby Malachi. Thank you for getting the first. All right, really need to pay attention to the clock here. Oh yeah, I mean, like they ended up selling a lot. I thought you meant sold as if you were saying like they had a bad deadline. I get what they were doing. I get what they were doing. Chat, I do not feel good about this game right now. I would like to be able to do anything. Their secondary is crazy good. And tight end should make it. Oh my God, that's absurd. Dude, I don't know what to do here. Maybe Bunch Trail gets open for me. Woof. I have no idea what this. Dude, this is nuts. I mean, 4th and 10 from our own 45. This is a punt all day, every day.
The Miners will send out the punt unit. He'll try to really get into this one.
All right, if we can hold this to a 7-0 game going into halftime, I'd be pretty happy about that. I don't think my defense is going to hold them in the 2-minute drill here, though. I bet you they go at least get some points. They don't, but they make it 14-0 coming out of half. I mean, I've really never really felt like we're in this game. I just can't get anything going. This is just, we don't have the horses yet, man. That's what we're learning real quick. We don't have the horses to fight with these, like, top-tier teams. It's crazy, Birds fan. Although, after seeing the return for Bednar, I'm happy because it would have been horrendous. The return for Santana, I can't even envision how bad it would have been. This is actually fucking nuts, bro. This is crazy. You running the ball fine, just don't throw. I don't even feel like we're running the ball fine after the first drive.
From the gun, wants to pass. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Miners will bring.
Yes, Bills. Exactly. Actually, my Xbox is my 3rd favorite console. I like my Switch 2 more than I like my Xbox 2.
Makes the catch at the 30. They'll put a stop to that return.
How was your recruiting class? It was like a top 30 class. It was actually pretty solid. It helps that we're in Texas. All right, 2 minutes, 59 seconds. Let's try to get on the board here. They did, dude. The Pirates took a fat L for David Bednar's trade today. All right, I think we need to start getting Vernon the ball more. Because I really do think he's kind of the electric playmaker in this offense. So we're going to go to Vernon for the rest of this game. The 5-star is going to get a lot of touches. Good opportunity to kind of show us why he's here. 3rd and 4. Don't think I can get away with running the football here, even in a short yardage situation. Your Aggies just destroyed UTEP? Tough. I know, Goon. Well, it shocks me that the Pirates actually did the extension. It also shocks me that he was willing to stick around, but strikes out a lot, doesn't put the ball in play much. Yeah, that's tough. All right, come on, Vernon. Let's see if we can get something going here. Continue trying to run the ball. I mean, that blocked up really nicely, and Vernon's into the open field. All right, chat. Listen, that's a really, really big play, and I think we have found a new starting running back. Twins hard selling. It makes sense. They obviously didn't think they were going anywhere, and getting away from Correa's contract is probably a good move for them, if we're being honest. Are you going to play MLB today? No, this is a CFB day. There's honestly not really much for me to play in that MLB right now, if I'm being real. Please tell me that wasn't a holding penalty on a first. Oh! All right. All right. God, that sucks. I also need to make a TikTok about how MLB The Show is definitely getting ready to get rid of BR and events. I don't know how many of you guys noticed that, but BR and events, not probably going to be in the game next year. Shell, I'm a civil litigator, mostly estate and probate litigation, some business transaction litigation, and some adoption. What do you think about the Yankees move? I mean, picking up David Bednar was a really, really good choice. I'm sad that it came at the expense of the Pirates getting fleeced, but the Yankees actually did a lot. I respect them for kind of going out and being super, super hyper aggressive. I mean, that's an absurd play by Brown. Oh my God, we might be back into this game if we can get in the end zone here, chat. Surprised the Astros went for Correa again? I'm not. Child safety? Woof. That would be a heavy show. Why do you say that about BR and events? Well, they've gotten rid of the standalone rewards for all of them. Oh, Mr. Brightside. I'm just going to vibe here for a second. Destiny is calling me. Open up my eager eyes. Doval's a huge get. I would be curious to see what the return was on that, because if they got more, or if the Giants got more for Doval than the Pirates got for Bednar, I'm legitimately going to be very upset. Dude, I need you to be able to flip this play. Oh, Malachi, brother, you are absolutely cooking me here. I need to get out of this RPO look. Oh my God, I'm cooked. I'm actually cooked. Just kidding. Good RPO. First down. Let's go. That was the play all along. Really made the defense think I didn't know what I was doing. Honestly, like, if anyone was going to go after Correa, the Astros make a whole hell of a lot of sense. Step up in the pocket, please. Malachi, brother. Did he slip at the end of his drop back? Nah, he just couldn't fucking move. I don't know. I guess there must have been a built-in pump fake into the drop there. Second and goal from the 13. Don't love running the football here. No, there's no more flawless reward. You just get to pick one of the former chase pack rewards. I mean, it makes sense from like a stub perspective, because obviously the BR rewards weren't ever very good. But like, if I'm a primary BR player, I'm kind of pissed about that. Just because there's not really much to play for outside of stubs now. Make the play. That sucks. All right, 21-0. Let's try to get out of here without any injuries. Stick and Nod has an automatic punt for some reason. Interesting. Fucking sick job, offensive line. Oh my God. All right, so 3 offensive linemen went to the same player. Didn't get a double team. He instant sheds. No one takes this linebacker. And my left tackle immediately lost. I don't want to be that guy, chat. But as you get the ball on a handoff, is it good to have 3 defenders in your face? Historically, I don't think that's a good way to have success.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football.
Really good RPO. I mean, let's try to get out of here and not get shut out. We have a new goal. Michigan definitely was just a better team than us. Unfortunately, our championship contender is probably going to take a hit because of this loss, although it shouldn't take a huge hit. Vernon feels so much more explosive. I really do think he's going to have to be the starting back moving forward, man. All right, we're going to remember that there's a pump fake here built into this play again. Oh, that's a bad choice. Fair enough.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game.
Little controversy in the running back room. I don't think it's a controversy anymore. This is year 2, Nips.
They're just not able to hook up. You got to give this defense a ton of credit.
The ball. Good first down. I mean, they're probably playing pretty soft coverage here, being up 21-0. But I mean, like I said, getting away with no shutout would be something. It's not nothing. I can't even get that ball away. He was open. I knew that the defensive line was going to be in my dick if I didn't throw it, though. All right, see if we can get them off balance with a screen here. No, they absolutely shut it down. My running back sat down instead of catching the ball on the run. All right. This is hurting the soul. Let's see if we can try to custom stem this to steal a first down here. Oh my God, he literally sat on it. That's my third interception of the game. That was basically an arm punt because never in a million years did I think they came out in a cover 3 look and then it was a disguised cover 2. So let me make sure I read this. All right. So this is definitely a cover 3 look. You have they're both the safeties are shifted left. There's deep thirds here. There's a deep thirds here, and this corner's off, making me think that that's a deep third. Never in a million, I guess this is probably cover 6, actually, is what it was. No, it's just it's just a cover 2, bro. This corner, disguised, he falls back into the deep halves. This safety goes deep half, and this corner literally takes away the one route that I was looking for here. Although he blitzed up, but I saw him sit, so I came off of the out route. That's crazy. That's nuts. I mean, that's just unbelievable defense by Michigan. All right. Looks like we're going to get shut out here. Tough. Tough game on the road against just a better opponent. Held them to 21 points defensively. I mean, we'll take that as a slight win here. We had a little bit of success running the football throughout the game. But, I mean, it is what it is. We're not ready to play with the big boys yet. We're not ready to play with the big boys. Maybe next year. Another year of development on our chest. But Michigan's just better than us currently. We do need to bounce back quick because this week that we're about to play is a huge visit week. We have a lot of people on campus. Unfortunately, we are back locked out on the corner because our championship contender went down to a B- again, which hurts. I am going to try to get this wide receiver on campus next week against Wyoming. We're also going to try to get the quarterback on campus next week to give us that benefit of the dual visit. He is looking for coach prestige, which does help us a little bit. I mean, we're the only person going after him. I guess I could if... Nah, the running back's 40 points. I think I'm probably cooked on that. Where do I want to throw these 10 points back at? Real quick, do we know this wide receiver is... We don't. It's still playing time. It's the only one we know. I mean, I guess it could be playing style championship contender, which is one a lot of the 5-stars historically have used. Campus lifestyle. I mean, if that's it, we can't sell that. Not a good enough sell. All right, so I guess send the house is going to be the best option on that wide receiver because we just don't have good enough grades to sell him. What about this free safety? Not into the top 5 yet, so that's fine. Corner. In playing time, playing style. Is this the same one, or do we know this dude's hard sell? So it can't be that one. Could be that one. A+, D+. I mean, even if it is, that's good enough to sell. The 2 A+'s carry. UTEP, Cage. I'll stop. Need to have some stamina penalty or something. They go full on. Dude, I don't know how many of you guys remember how broken no huddle offenses were in last year's game, but it feels very similar in this year's game. Like, the no huddle offense is crazy good. All right, 3 points back on people. What's up, Manny? San Diego, Seattle World Series? I don't think that's going to happen. Who's your dark horse for the World Series? I don't really think there is one. Although, I mean, I could see, like, the Rays going on a run or something like that. Although, I think the Red Sox got better today, too. No huddle offense running Wildcat? Dude, that's crazy. Appreciate that, Manny. And apparently the Wildcat's impossible to stop. I saw PK running that on TikTok. He's just absolutely cheesing people. Respect it. Respect it, honestly.
And we're certainly excited about the game we have in store. Today we're set for a clash between these two rivals from the Mountain West. As we'll see, the Air Force...
Brewers could be sneaky and make a run. I could see it. Although I don't trust them in the slightest when it hits October. Thought that the Red Sox got Joe Ryan, but apparently not. I mean, to be fair, you guys did get Dustin May, who's not as good as Joe Ryan, but is very good. All right, I forgot to make the change on my depth chart after the last game, chat. Let's go ahead and get the 5-star running back, Antonio Vernon. He's our new starter. He's 4 overall points worse, but he feels so much more electric with the ball in his hands. So we're gonna make that happen, man. Gonna make that happen. Yeah, I'm a Pirate fan, which, man, they had a rough day. That Bednar trade is legitimately one of the worst trades I've ever seen. I want nothing more than Ben Cherington to get fired. Like, just please, for the love of God. I agree, Colin. That's a good chunk of the reason why I ended up picking UTEP here.
Looking for a man. It's Nelson.
Got a baby Malachi. Good job. Need to win this game by at least 17 points, chat. This has to be a blowout. We have a bunch of 4-stars and one 5-star currently on campus. Why do you think it's a bad trade? Because it's a seller's market, especially for relievers, and the Pirates' best offer ended up being the 9th overall prospect for a team. Just not good, especially a team that does not have a good farm system. Nice, Chase. Honestly, it'd be super hard to recruit at Delaware. That's what I'm realizing, because I rely so much on what's it called, pipelines. Because I rely so much on pipelines and close visits, it would be very, very tough to use Delaware in this game. Wow, offense, brother. I just need to get the running game going, and I just can't find any holes. It's crazy to me that we were playing better against Michigan than we currently are against Air Force running the football.
Yeah, and that's why it's so important for the defense to win these first downs, right? You want to create negative plays.
I will tell you guys, I'm not a big fan of the changes that they made to Recruiter. I feel like they made Recruiter a completely worthless build in this game. Like, it was OP last year. I agree with that. It was way OP last year. But this year it feels like it's not. It's completely worthless. Until you get to elite recruiter and when it actually gets good. But one and only, no, it just looks like it's going to be former outfielders that have really big arms. Like, I could see Hunter Renfroe getting a card, like a lower tier card. Someone like Trout, someone like Vlad Guerrero Sr. Makes sense.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of
I don't love this look for a read option, if I'm being honest.
That's a really good omen for this offense, considering.
Oh my God, how does that not block up?
Not much running. Thanks to
Why does that tight end not block that dude? Oh my God. I just need this tight end to make this block. It was literally the perfect read. It blocked up so well with the tight end coming across, and he just didn't fucking make the block.
senior defender.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen,
God, that sucks so bad. You got Carlos Beltran, no money spent yesterday? Congrats, bro. No, not at all, Logan. Bednar was two years removed from being like a consensus top 3 closer in baseball. He had a really bad year last year, but this year has went back to being like a dominant closer. So, what's up, Isaac? Run away from him. Nice. All right, this has been a long, sustained drive. I mean, it's not been like crazy explosive, but we're getting the job done, moving the sticks. Kind of just doing what we need to do. Props for you fans of these teams. Goon, it's so bad, bro. it's absolutely miserable to be like a Pirate fan or a Twin fan, or I've tweeted about it. It's really shitty to be a fan of like 20 of the teams in Major League Baseball, because you know you're never really going to have an opportunity to win a Super Bowl. Like, you're just not. Unless you're a fan of the, you know, the Dodgers, the Yankees, the Phillies, like, you're just going to be a punching bag for most of your fandom. Although I hate that this might flame out for 3 here, chat. I'm not going to lie to you guys. That's a good ball. Shield him. Love it. Woof! No, brother. Oh my God. You gotta convert. You gotta convert there. I can't believe that's gonna turn into a field goal, bro. That sucks so bad. God, that sucks so bad. That should have been a touchdown every day of the week. All right. The issue that I'm kind of facing right now is they're coming out and stacking the box against me. Like, they have 7 in the box to only 6 blockers. I have to check out of this. And the other issue is I don't feel super comfortable throwing the football in this game. Although it's an RPO, which I don't love, although it blocked up really well. And Vernon is off into the open field. Tries the cutback, doesn't work, but that is a huge gain for the 5-star freshman. 9 runs, 74 yards after that one. We'll take that, Charles. We'll take the 3, although the 7 there would have been preferred for sure. And I should have checked out there too. I need to get much more aggressive in checking out in this game. But I just love keeping the ball on the ground because I'm a really conservative coach. The goal is to like not turn the ball over and just like slowly chip away. Like here, there's 6 in the box technically and 6 to block, so I should be able to run this. No, I agree, Tim, and as he shouldn't be, like, or as he should be, like, I think I like players who are loyal. It's just unfortunate it's going to lead to a player not really having a real chance to ever win. But all right, should have a good opportunity to block this up, which it does. Vernon gets in the open field again, converts on another 1st down. We love to see it. I mean, it looks like they're blitzing out of the slot, if I was a betting man. Wide open there. Makes a man miss. Kind of surprised that other linebacker came off his man so quick to make a tackle there. They build a championship level roster around. Agreed, Tim. Honestly, I really do kind of want to jump ship on the Pirates and become an Angels fan. I know that I would experience the same amount of pain I experience as a Pirate fan as an Angel fan, but something about changing it up at this point in my life feels necessary. They have similar stats this year, and the package they received are both similar deals. Yeah, I feel like it Bednar, just name recognition and history has a higher upside than Rodgers does. Plus, the big thing about Bednar is he's still an arbitration. He's just about to hit arbitration. Gotta stay in rot, bro. It's so brutal. Try being a Rockies fan. Oh, I feel you. I mean, to be fair, though, the Rockies and the Pirates are basically 2 sides of the same coin, right? Like, those teams are run very similarly. Although the Pirates have never given the kind of contract that they gave out to Chris Bryant. So, the Pirates did a horrible job. I'm a Jets fan and says the same thing. I mean, to be fair, at least you have, in the NFL, you have a little bit more of a chance of being competitive than you do in baseball. How the fuck did I not get off that and score there? I'm going for it here on 4th and goal from the 2 chat. I'm just going to trust quarterback blast to take me home. It did. Take me home country roads, baby. Oh, and we get another stop here, chat. Chance to go into blowout territory early in this one. 2 minutes left in the 2nd quarter.
To the air, it's Nelson.
Good ball. Nice easy conversion for Malachi. 2nd and 5 coming. Look to run an RPO here. That's fine. The way that this is set up, this should block up, but we're going to read this guy, see if he breaks. I'm going to tell you guys what. I don't think I hit the spin button there. I don't think I did. Don't want out this. Wait, Tim, you think that the Steelers are equivalent to the Pirates? I don't think that the world would agree with you on that one. I think the Steelers are generally considered to be one of the most stable and effective franchises in the NFL, whereas the Pirates, I would think that the similarities for the Pirates are the Browns, right? Everyone just completely believes that the Browns are constantly a disaster. Since I was in middle school, I'm now a middle school teacher. That's pretty crazy. Although last time you guys did make the playoffs, you made a couple of good runs. It's crazy to look at my sports score bot and see an NFL game kicking off. Love to see it, chat. We're back. We're so back. I don't understand how that guy comes free across. I swear to God, sometimes linebackers have the most insane reactions of all time. Look at the whole defense. The whole defense flows to my running back. Great read, except for this one linebacker all the way on the strong side, who literally realizes what's happening immediately and sprints across to the other side of the field to make a play. I mean, just a great play. Just a great play by that dude. They do. Hit edits. Never fails, bro. Vernon gets into the open field again, and he's having himself kind of a day. The freshman's coming out party kind of getting going here. I don't want to take a shot here, Chad. I'm not going to lie to you guys. Because Hugh's going to be able to beat his man on the outside. He did not. He got absolutely bullied. There was nowhere to go with the ball except for maybe the check down there, and I didn't see if there was someone that came down on it. They did. So if I want to throw in that, that's a pick six. There's literally nowhere for me to go with the ball here. I tried to get it over the middle if I could have gotten it off maybe, but everyone got absolutely strapped up, and it was an immediate sack. Yep, preseason starts today. Yankees with a huge deadline. They did, bro. The whole AL East kind of went out there and did some things. Kind of crazy.
Safe completion on the screen. They almost got a first down there.
3rd and 1. We're going to look to convert on a nice little run here. It does look like we have the blockers too. Should be able to just... I mean, that's completely on me. We didn't get the first down because I cut that outside, but this is exactly what I'm talking about, and maybe it's just me not being patient about, but I do feel like they need to get off this double team, right? Like, the hole is supposed to be right here, and I see that. I see the hole is going to be right here. But if I cut off of this block and try to go back inside, I'm getting stuff for no gain. 69 either needs to not engage on that double team and get up to the second level, or get off the second level quicker. Because as soon as the linebacker seats a handoff, they are flowing downhill already. Preseason, you're not wrong, Charles. Like, and I can't cut back because this linebacker came. I don't understand. Like, there is 6 blockers on the line of scrimmage and only 5 players in the box. He is super reliable for most of his career, Cody. He had a really bad year last year, but outside of that, he has been a very, very, very good pitcher. He's a 2-time All-Star. He was probably the best closer in baseball for a 2-year period before last year. John Parker's. Keep scrolling. I don't fucking know. My content, my guy. And even if I am playing the CPU, it's not like I can't point out, like, issues, right? As a Twins fan, who the fuck do I cheer for now? Byron Buxton, right? That's got to be the answer. Good ball. Love it. Hey, Malachi. Now I need a new team. I mean, you could go be a Tigers fan. Would it be weird to go to a divisional opponent? Yes, but the Tigers are kind of fun. What do you think about the Reds trading for Key Brian Hayes? I hate that he got traded in division, but I want nothing more than him to be successful as a football, or not football player, a baseball player. I love Key, bro. I love Key. We'll take that, Kyle. We'll take that. Your cousin plays for the Guardians? Really? Who is it? The run blocking is so fucking frustrating sometimes, man. And I don't know if it's me being a shitty player or the run blocking being bad. Taste a lotter? Really? Interesting. Good RPO. Run blocking is awful. There's definitely times, bro. There's times where I just don't understand how something doesn't block up. You hope so, Dave, but man, there's something about Key. So one thing about Key is he has a really, really bad chronic back issue. And where that comes into play, especially, is he doesn't swing as hard as he used to. So he doesn't generate the exit velos he used to earlier in his career. Nice, Sabasso. Honestly, I love the uniforms. I liked Malachi Nelson, and the Sun Bowl is absolutely elite as a college stadium. Vernon, dude, getting into the open field here. I don't like how many carries he's getting, if I'm being honest. Wear and tear is going to come back to fucking bite him big time. How many carries does he have in this game? He has 22 carries. Nah, we gotta go to the backup here for a little bit. Man, I don't want to run the football here, but kind of giving me no other choice. All right, we'll go back to Burrell here. Did resetting my depth chart, it shouldn't reset my auto subs, right? That's fine. UTEP rebuild got them ranked number 7 right now. Let's go, Ryan. It's way harder to rebuild teams in this game than it was last year's game. It makes it feel really, really rewarding. You know a guy that plays for UTEP? Nice. Dude, oh my God. This is year 2, Dave. The start of year 2, basically. How I feel about Bender to the Yanks? I mean, it makes sense for the Yankees. I wish the Pirates would have gotten more for the trade.
Dropping back, it's Nelson.
Throw it away from the linebacker. Good shit. Preston Perkins. Oh, well. Nice. Is he on my roster? He was a senior last year? I have a Preston Parsons. I don't have a Preston Perkins.
Successful they'll be on 1st and 10. Use the play
Blitzing. That's a choice.
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
First rounder. Oh, okay, Thomas. That makes sense. Wait, did we talk about this previously? I think we did. Any diamond locks for roster update? I don't think we're getting the roster update tomorrow, so. Had a baby Burrow. Nice little run there. Let's keep this going, man. A blowout here would be huge. We have a lot of people on campus. A lot of people on campus. Dude, God. 4th and goal, we're going for this. We're going for it with my favorite play in the game, especially in short yardage. Empty quarterback blast. Dude, I'm a little bit scared about that middle linebacker, if I'm being honest. I'm not. Don't take the hit. Let's go. We're having like our whole offensive line go down in this game. That's so unfortunate. They're stacking the box. Let's throw the football here. What playbook are you using? Penn State's. Nope. Thank God. I should have thrown that to X. Thank God for double tapping that. That 100% would have been an interception. As soon as I went to throw that ball, I panicked. Oh my God, what a ball. That is an absurd ball out of Malachi Nelson as he's getting hit. That's crazy.
Moving the ball methodically down the field.
Colin, thank you for that follow. That's crazy, Kyle. First CFB game, huh? Dude, I can't wait for college football to be back. I can't wait. Season tickets to the Montana Grizzlies. I'll be there every game, man.
Stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you. I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice.
Lance to Disley touchdown. That's crazy. It's crazy to think that the NFL is currently playing football games. I love Disley. Montana boy, bro. From Bozeman, Montana.
The keys of this defense's success all season has been how good they've been stopping the run.
No, that doesn't mean anything to you guys, but
to rushing defense, and it's helped them out this year down in the red zone.
Looking for a man. It's Nelson. And a missed
4th and 10. I guess we take the points here, although I would have much rather a touchdown in this situation. Watch them immediately go down and score a touchdown to take us out of blowout territory.
Absolutely perfect.
Your sister goes to college in Missoula? Nice. I went to the University of Montana for both undergrad and law school, and still live in the area, although I don't live in Missoula.
They'll start this drive from their own 35.
Go Cats? Nah, John, nah. FTC. FTC all day, every day, bro.
He'll pull it on the read. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
I'm going to keep harping on this, bro. How the fuck does this backside linebacker make this play? Every other player on the defense flows towards the running back, and this backside linebacker knows immediately it's a fucking quarterback read. I don't understand. I don't understand.
Option football is about responsibility.
What am I supposed to do?
Show them really quickly and make it easy on them. Good job by the defense.
Cats alum living in Massachusetts just moved from Bozeman. Did it get too expensive for you?
Making a nice play.
I feel bad for like people who want to stay around Bozeman after graduating from the Montana State, man.
Short gain there and still plenty of ground.
The Padres did go crazy today. Unfortunately, they had to give up their whole prospect haul or bag to get it done. It's crazy, bro. I listen. Mason Miller is a really, really good closer. Really, really good closer. I don't know how you give up the number 3 prospect in baseball for him. I just don't.
They'd hope to be able to pick up
You gonna play 2K at all? Yeah, probably. I don't think I'm gonna stream it though.
Really good job by the defense being physical, understanding the situation of the game. The ball's gonna come out quick.
I'm not good enough at 2K to stream it. Although I would like to get good at 2K if I'm being honest. Rumor is San Diego will turn Miller into a starting pitcher. I think that is legitimately a horrendous decision. Like, Mason Miller throws way too hard to be able to put those innings on his body, bro. They are, Colin. I don't know what they're going to do. I think it probably has to be Kalei. At least he has to be, like, the presumptive favorite to be the starter. But what do I think about Correa going back to Houston? I think it reinvigorates him. They made him a starter. You need Tommy John every year, right, Blake? Although Mason Miller, like, imagine a Mason Miller starting pitcher card in MLB The Show. What do you think about the Reds moves? They weren't big. But I think they make him a better team. As a Twids fan, you're pissed, bro. I would feel horrendous if I was a Twids fan today. I feel ya. Appreciate that, Jeff. Gonna be a lot of threads. I wonder if we get a new threads collection. Someone said New Earth Threads could be the name of it, which totally would make sense.
You got to start taking some chances, and that was a beautiful run blitz. Great job playing the probability, understanding it might be a run to run some.
99 finest starting pitcher Mason Miller, right?
A big play for this defense.
Mason would be crazy to try to hit on.
Throws to the tight end. Complete to the left. It's a seam wide open. They bring him down with the big play.
Yeah, the Twins had a rough day, though. The Twins are the only team today that I think had a rougher day than the Pirates did. Although, would I rather be the Pirates and make one dumb move, or be the Angels, who couldn't decide if they were buyers or sellers and made no moves? I don't know. Honestly, I would rather have kept Bednar and Bailey Falter than get the returns they did. The Bailey Falter one is really head-scratching, because he's been a good lefty. He has like a 3.7 ERA this year, and is an innings eater. There was a rumor Ryan was going to the Red Sox, but they wanted Duran or Rafaela. I mean, they weren't going to get both, but I mean, it would make sense for the Red Sox to trade at least one of them.
How about this for stopping him short of the first down line.
And I'm a fan of this.
You're an Angels fan too? I really do think I'm going to need to adopt the Angels as my second team, bro.
Nice day, man. Like just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything has worked. That's why they built this lead. They've had a great day today.
And the defense snows him under.
Brewers didn't do anything worth talking about. To be fair, I don't know what the Brewers needed to do. I think they could have probably used another bat, but I think the Brewers are in a pretty good place as far as winning the division. I mean, I don't trust anyone else in the division to win the division, so.
It's 1st and 10 from their own
27-0 to end this game with a bunch of 5-star and 4-star recruits on campus is about the best you could ask for, Chad. I'm not going to lie to you guys. This has went really, really well. 27-0 to make us 3-1 on the season in the new Mountain West. Give him 54-0. You're not wrong. I think Mike Trout gets a milestone card for 400? Probably. I hope so. Unfortunately, I know he's going to be a chase pack. You know, 400 home run Mike Trout's going to hit like crack when he's in the chase pack immediately. I have to spend 400,000 stubs to get him. Big dubs, chat. Big dubs. Let's see what that does recruiting-wise. Hopefully that puts us in a pretty good position to get a handful of guys. Obviously, playing a lower-tier opponent hurts there, but getting the blowout win should help. Do have a couple of players also on campus this week. We're still locked out on the corner. No one else is really going after him hard. I need to keep winning to get the championship contender up. I have a week 5 this weekend with Kitchings. Hopefully he can jump back into first place. Although LSU has a week 6. If I don't commit him, I'm cooked. I have to commit him after this game or it's over. We do take a pretty big lead on the 4-star Mike linebacker. The 4-star corner also have a pretty big lead on him and don't have a week 11 on Tulsa. We also look like we're probably going to end up committing the left edge this next week. Overall, very, very happy with how this ended up turning out, man. I cannot be upset about that at all. Bostic has a week 5. Can I get anyone else on a week 5? No, I guess not, because it is already week 5. All right, so let's go ahead and disperse some of these points to get back on some of these people here. Let's throw 10 here. I wouldn't mind throwing another 10 on this tight end. Have they updated rosters yet? They have not. No roster updates. We're probably... I would guess that they update the rosters the week that the season's going to start. Like, going into week 0. Are you sad Key Brian Hayes was traded? Yeah, bro. I love Key. I think it's really sad that he never lived up to his potential in Pittsburgh. But I wanted nothing more than for him to become a good player there. Are we... Yeah, I mean, if I want some of these kids, I'm going to have to start throwing a little bit more points in them. Which is fine. I can throw another 25 on this D-tackle. This dude's into the top 5. Doesn't look like he's going to be a good sell, so is what it is. Looking pretty all right. I mean, the strong safety, if we want, I'm probably going to need to throw a little bit more points on him. And this other strong safety, we'll throw some points on him. That's fine. Yeah, I do think Mike Trout ends up getting a milestone card. I just don't know when it's going to happen. All right, chat. Another home game here. Another game with a lot of people in attendance. Wyoming's a 57 overall. I need this to be a blowout so bad. We're going to rock the throwbacks. Let's get it. Cardinals have been on fire sale. They did sell some pieces for sure. Nah, Landon, I got shut out 21-0. Ooh, it's a night game too, chat. Thank God it's not raining. Mix up, baby.
Welcome everyone to the Sun Bowl, home field for the UTEP Minor. As we'll see a squad from
Oh, I forgot to reset my running back depth chart again. The record's currently 3-1. We've won all the games we should. Lost the real, or I guess that's not even true because we won a big game over Iowa State where we were way, way underrated early on, but
out of the gun, they'll run it inside.
I mean, I should have bounced that outside. If I would have ended up with a much bigger game there. That's fine.
And the Miners can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking downfield, it's Nelson.
Didn't have enough time to get rid of that ball, unfortunately. Going into a 3rd and 3 here. Need to convert.
And now they face third down.
No, you're not, Laren. You know you don't have that kind of money. Do I agree with the criticism about this game? I mean, it depends what part. I get why people who play this game like Ultimate Team or Comp are frustrated about how it plays, but I really don't think the developers care about the online play in this game. I don't think it's ever been the priority. Blocking is your biggest complaint? Yeah, there's definitely issues for sure. What's up, Daniel? Oh, that's a pick. No, it's not. Thank God. I got to throw. I was saying a sack animation. Were they blitzing there? No. My right guard just did no ability to block the defensive tackle, and my left guard also didn't block the defensive tackle. That's crazy, bro. Blocking does leave something to be desired sometimes, chat.
Great job in the secondary. Eyes on the
Three guys just beat for it, yeah.
The first option made him go to option 2.
What's up, Mike?
Go through his progression, and then they got time to get home and get a hit on the
Oh my God. That corner just got absolutely depleted. That was absurd. It was nuts.
One of the things I love about this offense is they're
Make some plays that can't read a defense and throw about 5 INTs a game. That'll happen. Although I don't throw as many INTs in this game as much as I throw in Madden, bro. In Madden, I'm throwing INTs every other play. It's crazy. Hey, Lance with the tutty to Will Disley. Yeah, the difference is, though, like, most people can't do what Kurt does because, obviously, Kurt has a lot of history in reading defenses. Like, your average player isn't going to be able to run or read defenses like a former NFL quarterback was. Game crashed? Oof, Mike. The two things that I'm surprised they haven't fixed yet in MLB, they're still an issue for some reason, is the lineup screen crash is very frustrating, and the attribute wheel not showing correctly. Both of that shit is so frustrating, man. Good start out of Malachi Nelson in this game, chat. Just makes it look easy to know what you're probably looking at. That's true. You play fantasy much? I play fantasy football a lot. I'm in a fantasy baseball league. I don't understand fantasy baseball. It just it feels like it requires way too much like staying checked in for me to enjoy it. He could be point master. Blaze Jordan looks good on paper. I will say I'm really excited for Madden. Not for Ultimate Team, but I think the changes they've made to franchise look pretty fun. I'm not gonna lie, especially like the like multiple presentation looks and the weekly recap show. Just spam pitchers in fantasy baseball. Do you? I've always heard pitchers don't matter. Lineup screen freeze happens. Yeah, it doesn't happen that many times a day for me, but it happens a lot, bro. I would say it's at least once a day, and if it's a long day playing, twice. I think he's the biggest acquisition to any MLB team today. Correa going back to the Astros is going to be huge. He's so familiar there, so there shouldn't be a whole lot of like needing for him to adjust. That's a huge touchdown, by the way, chat. Love it. Great first drive. Malachi doing Malachi things. Just wish I had a little bit more of a supporting cast for him. Unfortunately, the big issue that I have right now at UTEP is my wide receiver core is god awful. Like, just have no business playing Division I football. Good ball. Good comeback. Hell yeah, bro. That big Malachi. Seconds away from jumping off a bridge. Yeah, the Twins had the worst day of anyone today. I think some of the returns they got for players were solid. But, man, I'd be heated if I was a Twins fan. Appreciate those biddies, Drucken. Thoughts on the Bednar trade? Dude, it's brutal. Brutal. Absolutely brutal. The return is horrendous.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff.
40% of your roster was traded? That's crazy.
Positive yards
I mean, if you are going to go that hard and trade everyone, though, how do you keep, like, Buxton? Like, he's the player that you can get the most out of. If you're going to just, like, blow it up, then blow it up. And there's football on right now? There is. I need to get... this might be the last game of the night, depending on how long it takes. Probably actually is going to be the last game of the night regardless. But we are going to be live tomorrow. I need to figure out what we're going to do tomorrow, whether we're going to play more CFB or if we're going to play MLB. Now that they canceled the first weekend classic this month, I don't really have like a big push to make a run in ranked seasons. But Buxton has a no trade? Does he? Oh, I didn't realize Buxton had a no trade clause. That makes sense. Fair enough. Although, if I'm Buxton, do you want to stay in that situation now? Like, I can't imagine he enjoys Minnesota that much. They canceled the first weekend classic? They did. They said they're having issues with the leaderboards and they want to fix them. Yeah, but honestly, if I'm Buxton, after you start seeing the whole team get traded, you have to reconsider that, right?
And the Miners have it in scoring position on 1st and goal.
The next one will be August 26th, I think, is when it's supposed to happen.
And he gets it back to the 4-yard line. No farther than that. No gain on the play.
And this defense has given up some yards, getting all the way down here to 1st and goal, but great job on 1st.
They sent everybody? Yeah, dude, it's crazy. Winning a ring, he just wants his money. I mean, I respect it, but you can get your money anywhere. Why not also go get a ring while you're at it? He already got his contract.
So quickly when you get down to the red zone. What helps you is running the football, but that's tough today because you're going up against one of the top.
Atta baby Vernon gets in the end zone again. Our 5-star running back is an absolute animal. Just a stud, dude. Get the ball into his hands and good things happen. I just don't want to overuse him because I'm scared I'm going to wear and tear him to death, especially if he plays all 4 years here. Although realistically, it's unlikely he's going to play all 4 years here with how the transfer portal goes in this game. But I mean, minus 80 rating change? That's crazy, Burnsy. That's actually nuts. No, I agree with that, Daniel. Spence paid him 90 mil. That's so cheap. That is pretty cheap, actually. Although the injury stuff with him will do that. I mean, there's just no time for me to get rid of the ball there. I do feel like, much like, although I did feel this way in CFB 2025 too, I don't feel like there's enough time to get rid of the ball in this game. Like, unless you're making a decision in half a second, there's no time to let routes down the field develop. X-Man, I bet you guys would have given us more than the Yankees did.
First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line.
Oh, that's such a good punt. Please take a good bounce.
Boy, they had a chance to. It bounces into.
We sure about that? We sure about that? It went inside the pylon. Oh my god. That was almost the greatest punt of all time, and instead it was a touchback. That's crazy. Do you think the Padres got fleeced in the Miller trade? Yes. I mean, Mason Miller is really, really good, don't get me wrong, and apparently they're going to try to turn him into a starting pitcher. He's not number 3 prospect in baseball good.
First play of the drive comes from the 41. From the gun, running back on
Vernon into the open field. The freshman does it again with a nice pickup there. Hits the seam. They have so many people in the box here. Go ahead and throw the football.
Looking to throw on first down. Quickly out to the tight end.
Yeah, I mean, if I'm the Padres, like, I get why you make the trade for Mason Miller. I don't get why you gave up what you gave up. Especially when you look at the returns on other top-tier relievers. Although, once again, it looks like they were not looking to play him as a reliever. But still, even then. I mean, if this blocks up the middle, this should be a touchdown. It didn't. That Linebacker made an unbelievable play at holding up my right guard.
They move the chains on the ground.
Condolences on the Pirates fire sale. I don't even think it was a fire sale, bro, because they didn't trade to half the people that people expected them to trade. Like, no Keller, no O'Neal Cruz, no Brian Reynolds. That all makes sense. But you didn't trade IKF, you didn't trade Andrew Heaney, you didn't trade Tommy Pham. Like, the Pirates, really, really weird decisions today. Just really weird decisions. And then you trade Bailey Falter, who legitimately has 3 years of control left, has a sub-4 ERA, and has been an innings eater for you this year. I don't understand it, dude. I just don't understand what they're doing. Oh, the Bednar return was horrendous. So bad. All right, chat. 2-minute timeout here. Chance to go up 21-0 with recruits on campus. Have an opportunity to get some big commits this week. A lot of 4 stars. Probably not a 5-star. Good shit, chat. Chance to score again before half, too. Wow. Wow. Good comeback route there on the outside. Let's see what this linebacker does. See if he flows off. Does. Throw it. Anytime the ball goes up in the air like that on a throw out of sack, I expect it to get picked. I've been playing this game a little bit off stream, and my throw out of sacks get picked by defensive linemen. Crazy. I think 3, Joe, if I remember right. I don't know if that's right, actually. It might be 2. Trying to think of when he came up. 21, I think. First play for Detroit. Their quarterback's already injured. That's brutal. Who is their quarterback? Who's their backup, I guess? Obviously, I know Jared Goff is the starter, but... Back to the line. Is it 1 year? Okay. And then I guess it does make a little bit more sense that the Pirates would trade him. The only thing about it, though, is Bednar being from Pittsburgh, he was going to give you a hometown discount. And you just didn't give him the opportunity to do it. Hendon Hooker? Oof. Didn't he tear his ACL at Tennessee? Am I right about that? I think I am. That was a horrendous decision to throw that in quadruple coverage. Don't let him return it for a touchdown, though. That was just a dumb decision. Chance to kick a 51-yard field goal here as time expires in the half. It's really fast.
Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt.
Horrible attempt. Oh my God, that was really bad. Gave Padres C- for their trade grade just because they gave up too much, or what? Kyle Allen and Kellen Mond are their two remaining? Woof. Although Kyle Allen, former Steeler great.
Opening play of this
Cruz just tied it on a terrible E5 from Hayes. That's so brutal. Doval has 2 years. What was Doval's return, though? Because there's no earthly way that he got more of a return than Bednar did. Mond played on the Vikings. I remember Kellen Mond from Texas A&M. I go to instant. That person who came in and said, get out of instant replay, it's against the CPU, he's right. But also, when stuff like this happens, you can't blame me. That's literally an instant shed. Not only is it an instant shed, then my left guard makes no attempt to block the linebacker. He gets shrugged, and then there's 2 guys in my face for a loss. This game do be weird, man. Oh my God. I almost threw that straight in the face of the linebacker. Oof. RPOs, bro. They scare the piss out of me. I throw them all the time. And then as I throw them, I'm like, this is a terrible decision.
He's got the back in the middle. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down.
What if the Pirates traded Ke'Bryan Hayes and he just forgot how to play defense? Can you imagine? That was a really good run, too. We'll take that. Although I don't wish ill on Key. His family was weird, for sure. Like, his brother always talking shit was very odd. But, like, Ke'Bryan was... He deserved to win, man. On did start a game for the Vikings. I remember that.
Wants to go up top on first down. Pulls it
I
in.
really thought Kellen Mond could have like been a decent NFL quarterback, at least a good NFL backup. He is just not. He's not an NFL backup caliber player.
Showing a little wiggle, getting open, throw him the football. It's going to catch it, big fella.
Oh, a lot of space. And they'll finally get him down.
For 2 interceptions, 85 yards. That checks out. That checks out.
The line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. They'll run it from the gun.
Really do need to score another touchdown here, chat. Need that blowout win. Technically, I only need 3 points. But blowout wins really, really big, especially when you have so many people visiting.
Second and 7.
Backside linebacker is unblocked
They go
here.
to the ground. Drives into the defense and they get
I know IDing the mic doesn't do anything in run plays, but there are times where I'm confused why players are unblocked.
drive alive.
Like, I get it here as far as you're blocking down. All right, so you have a double team to the second level now. Let's see if the double team actually gets off. It didn't, and I don't get a first down as a result.
Short picks up one, but they're facing 4th and 1.
Fuck me, bro. Running in this game is brutal sometimes.
It's 4th.
I'm trying, Isaac. I'm really trying. Although this might be my last year at UTEP because I'm an offensive coordinator and I'm going to be looking to take either a bigger offensive coordinator job or a head coaching job. This is technically year 2. I could theoretically tell myself to stay 3 years at UTEP and then maybe stay 1 year at a bigger school, but
No discussion. I don't need to consult my offensive coordinator. I don't need to consult my defensive coordinator. We're going for that, and we're going to get it, and we're going to go for it. And if we don't get it, we're going to go for it the next time.
good ball.
He's got it.
Crosser gets open, and that's a big touchdown. Game is so frustrating sometimes, though, especially in the run and pass blocking. The pass blocking reminds me a lot of Madden from 23. Was it Madden 23? Where, like, literally if you didn't have the ball out of your hands in a half second, you were getting sacked. Like, the shed time for defensive linemen were nuts. And that's what I feel right now in this game. Like, I feel like defensive linemen get off blocks at an unbelievable rate.
Trying to run, it's Burrell. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Going to work on second down in the red zone.
Trying to reach the CFB. I mean, 6 years to get Missouri State to the CFB feels like decently realistic. It's not like, I mean, that is if you were starting to rebuild and you like did as good of a rebuild as you possibly could in real life. Like, there was times where you could get teams to the CFB in like year 2 last year, especially with Recruiter. Tough. Needed the tutter here. 4th and 3. We'll take the 3.
And they'll send the field goal team back out for the second time tonight.
Good shit.
It's good. He hit that one.
That helps, Jonathan, yeah. But also, I kind of want the scores to be somewhat realistic and to be able to put up somewhat realistic stats. And in 2 short quarters, it's just really, really hard to do that. All right, how much are we up right now? 18? Need to hold on to this, man. Need that blowout win.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too.
Oh, dude, the transfer portal, if you have a bad year, is killer. Luckily, we ended up winning, I think, 10 games year 1 with UTEP, or 9 games year 1. Really, really easy schedule, but we had a pretty talented roster. We did still get killed. We lost like 5 or 6 80 overall plus players.
The Miners come to the line needing just inches for the first down. On 3rd and short, they'll go
Burning into the open field again. Got a 5-star recruit our first year too, which really does help, especially in the running game. Although we ended up pulling Burl, and he's been fantastic as well. To be fair, that helped. That's a good call, Daniel. It also helps with recruiting to get like a better conference.
Grab behind the line. It's Thurman. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone.
I don't think that this is going to block up. I mean, if it does, it's because that double team works, which it didn't really, but we're still able to get the first down.
He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. The Miners are flying down the field.
That's the plan, Kareem.
They'll give it to him again. They'll wrestle
That's how I like playing CFB anyways. I like running the football. It's how I like playing Madden too. I've never been like someone who's like big on an air raid, air the ball out. Especially because, like I said, you have to have the ball out of your hands in 2 seconds, otherwise you get sacked in this game. I've always definitely enjoyed running the football. Alright, chat, let's go ahead and close this down. 1 minute, 39 seconds. Then we're going to simulate a week to see if we get our recruits, and then we're going to call it an evening. Very likely we'll be back tomorrow, obviously. I don't know if we'll be playing CFB or MLB tomorrow, especially with there being a new program that comes out. But
In situations like this,
Texas Western to the moon, I respect it.
When you gotta run the ball, you go back to the runs that you have the most
I'm playing on
confidence
Heisman,
in.
Z.
Execute in your sleep, and they do it right there, ripping off 7 yards.
Ooh, I thought I was going to get that cut back way harder than I did. I thought I was going to get a little bit of a speed boost. I did not.
And I think as a running back,
Behind on the show. The show's been fun, man. This is unlike last year where I literally basically gave up on the show after CFB came out. This year they're putting out good enough content where I definitely want to continue playing the game. So
try and ice this game. He's paying him off right now. That's a really nice run.
it's terrible, Jonathan. And the fact that people can get it online fucking sucks. It sucks so much dick.
Rub it in just a little bit.
Dude, Thielen and Jay Jettis, what a time to be a Minnesota Vikings fan.
Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they
What's the program tomorrow? It's an outfield assist program. I'm assuming it's going to be players that are like throw the ball hard, right, in the outfield. So I'd guess like, or Hunter Renfro makes sense for it. Like Vlad Sr. makes a lot of sense for the program. All right, chat, we're going to go ahead and take it to the end of the game, 38-13. Do get the blowout win with a bunch of players on campus.
Guys, this is a really good win for this ball club as they put together consecutive.
Hired to your home run derby cards. Dude, both Caminero and Buxton are actual freaks. Both of those cards are so good. I don't know if you can say that about McCarthy, Colin. Although he does have one of the best, like, surrounding casts of anyone. Yeah, Vlad Sr. used to have a missile, bro. He would make so much sense for that tomorrow. All right, let's go ahead and advance the week. Hopefully we have some commits here. We should at least get the edge if I was a betting man. What was my LSAT score? 167. I ended up in a recruiting battle with Cal. I might be cooked on that one, chat. Not gonna lie to you guys. I wonder if I can win this recruiting battle. Can't believe I thought we'd be able to get in and out on that one. Although we are gonna get back to sending the house on the corner, the 5-star corner. We've been like locked out on him a couple of times. But realistically, I definitely want that kid. So gotta find 50 points here to throw on him. Probably just gonna have to take the L on that recruiting, or on the strong safety recruiting battle, if I'm being honest. In a pretty good place on this DM players kid, so go throw 50 back onto the 5-star. I'm kind of surprised that Texas hasn't started going after him hard. Where'd you go to law school? The University of Montana. I went to the University of Montana because I knew I was going to be practicing in Montana, so it made sense for me. But I could have gotten into a substantially better law school with that LSAT score. I don't think I'm gonna have the points necessary to hard sell this. I'm starting to hit a point where like my bringing people in on visits is really expensive. All right, that looks to be the hard sell. We'll throw 10 more points back on him. Where are we sitting with Kitchings? I mean, he has a week 6 to LSU, and the week 5 visit wasn't enough to overcome them. I am cooked. That's a 5-star that I probably should just pull out of right now. Honestly, I should focus on getting this other 5-star in for a visit since no one's really going after him. All right, that's a unfortunate L. We're gonna remove him from the board. I'm not gonna win that recruiting battle, so might as well not dump points into it. Go in on the 5-star though. Able to luckily get him Hopefully. And we're looking pretty good on everyone else. Looks like we'll get the commit from Timote Tawatu. And then Rashad Cornell, hopefully, will commit next week. And then we are in a recruiting battle with Scott McIntyre. The unfortunate part is he has a Week 7 visit to Cal. So if Cal ends up winning that game Week 7, I'm toast. But we'll go ahead and call it on that one, guys. Like I said, I will be very likely live tomorrow for the new content in MLB The Show. I don't know if I'll play MLB The Show or if I'll end up playing CFB. We'll see how I'm feeling. Thank you guys so much for coming out, hanging out with me tonight. Thank you for helping me drown my sorrows as a Pittsburgh Pirate fan. We'll catch you guys on the flip side. Everyone stay safe out there. Peace.